The 6th round has been finished, so we're moving on to the 7th round. Hook a slip stitch in the 6th round. The 7th circle is to hook 3 chain stitches, then 5 double crochets, then an additional stitch of double crochet, and then a chain stitch. Repeat this 12 times. Hook a slip stitch. Add a needle at the beginning of the 6th circle. The 7th lap is an extra lap here at the end. Hook 3 chain stitches and 5 double crochets. Five double crochets have been hooked. Hook 1 additional stitch in the last needle. Hook a chain stitch. The first group has been finished. Hook 5 double crochets. Hook a double crochet in order. Hook an additional stitch. Hook a chain stitch. Hook the second group. Hook 5 double crochets. Five double crochets have been finished. Hook an additional stitch and a chain stitch. And a chain stitch. The 2 groups in the 7th circle have already been demonstrated. Hook the remaining 10 groups on your own. After the hook is finished, we're going to start from the 8th circle. The 7th lap has been hooked, so now let's begin the 8th lap. First, hook 3 chain stitches, an additional stitch of double crochets, 6 double crochets, 1 chain stitch, and repeat this 12 times. Hook 3 chain stitches first. Add a needle at the end of the 7th round. We'll add a needle at the beginning of the 8th circle. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets in the first stitch. Next, the 6 needles. Hook 6 double crochets. When the 6 double crochets have been hooked up, we're going to hook a chain stitch. Next, let's hook the second group. The second group is the same here. No hook. We start with this first double crochet. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets. Hook the double crochet in the 6 stitches. Hook a chain stitch. We've now demonstrated these 2 sets. Please hook the remaining 10 groups on your own. Hook according to the rule. After everyone has hooked it up, we're going to start with the 9th lap. Alright, so we finished the 8th lap. Let's look at the 9th circle. The 9th circle starts with hooking 3 chain stitches and 7 double crochets. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets. Hook a chain stitch. Repeat 12 times. Hook a slip stitch. Let's demonstrate that. The rule is very simple. Our novice sisters can learn it really quickly too. So first of all, on the 9th circle, we're going to hook 3 chain stitches and 7 double crochets. The 7 double crochets are all hooked up. Now let's hook an additional stitch of double crochets. Then hook a chain stitch. The first group has been finished. Let's hook the second group. Again, it starts with a double crochet I. This one chain stitch is not hooked. We're going to start hooking from this needle point. 7 double crochets. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets. A chain stitch. Just follow this rule and hook up the 9th circle. Demonstrate the 10th round. The 9th round has been hooked. So now let's move on to the 10th circle. On the 10th circle, hook 3 chain stitches and an additional stitch of double crochets. 8 double crochets, 1 chain stitch, and we're going to repeat this 12 times. Hook a slip stitch And let's demonstrate that. Hook 3 chain stitches first. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets in the first needle. Next, 8 stitches. Hook a double crochet in each needle. A chain stitch. The first group has been finished. Now let's hook the second group. This chain stitch is not hooked here. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets in the first double crochet. Next, hook 8 double crochets in the next 8 stitches. A chain stitch. 2 sets of demonstrations have now been completed. You're going to hook the remaining 10 groups. After the hooks, start directly from the 11th circle. Hook up to here, and then there's a wire that needs to be cut. Just connect this wire. Then crochet the double crochet. The 2 wires will hold it down. Cross over this crochet. It's hidden in the fabric. That's how you connect the wire. hook a chain stitch, hook a slip stitch, the 10th round has been finished. Let's hook the 11th round. Cut off this extra thread so that it's hidden in the fabric. Alright, let's take a look. We're going to hook 3 chain stitches, 9 double crochets, an additional stitch of double crochets, and a chain stitch in the 11th round 12 times. Hook a slip stitch. Let's hook it up. Hook 3 chain stitches, 9 double crochets. Nine double crochets have been hooked up. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets in the last stitch. Hook another chain stitch. That is how we hooked up the first group. Next up is the second group. Hook 9 double crochets. Hook an additional stitch of double crochets. A chain stitch. Let's demonstrate these two groups. Hook the remaining 10 groups. After the 11th turn, we're going to start directly from the 12th round. The 11th round has now been finished.